frustrated. Yeah. It's like, you know, I work so hard. It's like, as soon as I get my money, it gotta go, it gotta go.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
I know it's some shit always going on, and I'm not talking about messy shit. I'm talking about like business.
Do you want to win this fight? You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Good work, that's it. Now
Do your business. Fight.
You're better than that. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. You done all...
flat.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on.
Great round, great round.
Back.
Forget the knockdown. It's gone.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Look at me.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you all right?
Okay, now back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back, you.
Let's do it.
That's it. Don't forget the body. Mix it up. Mix it up. Body and head.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your gloves.
All right, now you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
Let's fight. Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
That's it. You got it. You can get through this. That's it.
Time!
Come on, you're better than that. Come on, you're switching off. Have you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there.
Let's do it.
body out to the samurai. Indeed, 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 indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, very little rated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully, a little rated. Little battle raps for you. So alive. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury. Sugar. And it's this back. A lot of trash talk. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. The left jab is landing at will. Punch right up the middle. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such nice people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Another scoring shot there. Good counter punching. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute.
I see they put a new update on here.
Something has got to change.
They got your record according to who you fought with.
They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Got him there.
Nice.
Punch and just got countered. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swinging that air.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
The flat to the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing. On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. You don't want to trade shots. The straight right just misses. Catch it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. On to the fourth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Oh boy! Amir Khan, dazed! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook just can't find the target. Just missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Do you believe this? Only catching air with that hook. Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Robinson. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the... On to the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
That uppercut doesn't land. A straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? Amir Khan in some real trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go, it's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Oh, what a punch! You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Sugar Ray is down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
I like this update. It's playing a little faster. He don't want no more. He don't want no more.
Not many people would have predicted. Welcome to the Lighthouse. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the
Not too many seats to... The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That jab misses. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't score with that hook again. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jab misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He misses with that jab. A perfect counter lands. And counter punching. A perfect count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. transition mode here. Gonna need a...
They're switching off.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much firepower here. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
There's a gun.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. His jab just got blocked. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks the left uppercut. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Boxing back together.
Here's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. there's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout. Into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Shot lands. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. On to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Well done with that counter shot. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, this next round is going to be... There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He threw the hook, didn't land. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? These two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot get
Switched up. Get your mind back on.
And we enter the 8th round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Incredible work rate. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. A pretty lopsided decision there.